what's up, Superhumans? My name is Coach Clay, and I'm going to be demonstrating some new exercises for you that we typically do here in our Superhuman Integrated Performance Training class. So the first exercise I'm going to demonstrate for you today is called the StormBreaker. We hit it a lot. It's essentially a version of a snatch. You have a 90-degree rotation with it. There's a lot of things that happen in life involve rotation. So I try to integrate that into the training as much as possible. It's nothing new. I didn't invent it. I just named it the StormBreaker. Somebody else already had it, okay? So not showing you anything new as far as the world of exercise goes, but maybe you haven't seen it before because it's not that common of a move. It's essentially a snatch with a 90-degree rotation starting in a lunge position. So now that you've heard me talk about it, let's practice it. So I've got two pieces of equipment. My favorite piece of equipment here, the kettlebell, that I will be demonstrating this move with. We'll start you off with the dumbbell. Pretty safe, pretty standard. So if you feel like following along, feel free. Grab yourself a dumbbell if you're just starting in on this. So the move I want to demonstrate from two different perspectives. I want to demonstrate from the side, and I want to demonstrate from the other side. So it just kind of depends on which way you consider the side, because there's a 90-degree rotation. Starts in a lunge position. There's a minimal hinge, which is going to involve the glutes, erect your spine, which need to be nice and taut, your entire core, which is everything from your diaphragm down into the lumbo-pelvic hip region. Like I said before, this is similar to a snatch. What I'm going to do is driving maximal energy through my quads, glutes, and hamstrings all at once, because thanks to this position and the slight hinge that I'll have, be driving that energy up to the midline of the body, ending in a wide open stance, bicep to ear, elbow locked out, knuckles to the ceiling, and dumbbell overhead out of a repeat. And as that weight comes back to my shoulder, past the torso, down to the hips and then the knee, I'm rotating again at that 90-degree angle to get back to my start. So kind of ends in like the superhero pose. End up summoning some thunder and bring it down. All right, so I got a 35-pound dumbbell. It's kind of like my go-to weight. So I want to make sure I can demonstrate this well for you. Again, always be safe. First, double check with your healthcare provider. Make sure you keep it involved. And if there's anything you see you have a question on you don't feel comfortable doing, don't do it. Or maybe just ask me a question. Or if you have a personal trainer yourself, go ask your personal trainer first. I'm just a dude on YouTube. All right? I am also a certified personal trainer. So when you get started, you're going to have to bend and reach and grab that weight, but I want you to pack your shoulder after that and realign the spine. So from this area, you can see me pack my shoulder. I'm going to realign the spine. I'm going to get loaded on both feet. I'm going to drive maximal energy through my left quad right here, and this dumbbell is going to go up the midline, overhead. So I'm going to drive off the left leg, add a 90-degree rotation, end with the weight overhead. So I'm going to punch the ceiling, summon that thunder with the StormBreaker. Comes back to the shoulder, and I reset. Push off the lead leg, bicep to ear, back to the shoulder, 90-degree reset. So from the other angle, I'll switch arms for you. I was watching OCD's like, he just threw me off. He switched arms. I don't know what to do anymore. So from the lead leg, so now this is my left arm. My left leg is back. If you get mixed up and you have the wrong leg in front, you're going to realize it really quick because you won't be able to rotate. It's okay. You can, it's just going to be awkward because your leg's going to be in the way. So if I had my weight out on this side and I tried to rotate, the only way I can was just open here. I'm going to whack myself in the leg. You'll find that it doesn't work. So, body's upright. Wherever I look, my collarbone looks that way. So shoulders back, chest up. This is my lead leg. I'm going to drive. And as I end, I'm going to be facing my left. So if the weight's on my left leg's back, I'm going to turn to the left. Really easy, right? So I'm going to power off this leg. The weight's going to travel up the midline from the shoulder overhead. Back. See it from the other angle. Switch legs. I'll demonstrate this real quick with the from the dumbbell to the kettlebell. My favorite piece of equipment. The kettlebell does make this a little more technical. Just be aware that the weight of the kettlebell is not in your hand anymore. It's outside your center of gravity as far as where your hand is. So that weight, as it comes up, I have to rotate the hand to make sure that that weight wraps around the wrist as I punch the ceiling, and I don't flop it, beating myself up. I want to build you up. There is a little bit of breakdown that is involved in that, but I don't want to physically beat you down with kettlebells. It's not my idea of a good time. It's not my idea of creating, or preserving and prolonging your health. You want to thrive, right? So, I'll show you from this angle. I'm going to rotate, kind of palm out, thumb in. Still going to pat my shoulder, and as I come up, still goes overhead. Now, if you're having trouble getting the weight all the way up, try a different weight. Try a dumbbell. Try something lighter. You can also do this in two parts. So I can go from here to my shoulder like a clean, and then I can shoulder press overhead. Now you can do what I just did, which is like a mini push press, where I pop the glutes back, I squeeze the glutes, I push the hips, and that energy goes up the torso to help me lift the weight up. Or you can just go strict, which is just a strict regular, get that shoulders. All right, so again, I'll show you from the other angle here. We'll rotate 90 degrees, comes overhead. That is the StormBreaker. All right, we do that here in the Superhuman Integrated Performance class with my Superhuman Fit crew. Okay, my name is Coach Clay. If you have any questions, concerns, follow along. I'll be showing you more exercises, more superhuman exercises. There's the StormBreaker, the Super Soldier, the Black Panther, there's Hulk Smash, there's wall crawlers. We got a lot, and there's more of that in store. So please feel free, if you're in the Colorado Springs area, come by, try out a class. Love to have you in and bring out you into Superhuman, all right? Your origin story begins here. You're gonna be your own underdog here with Coach Clay, all right? Thank you very much for tuning in. Please share it, ask questions, feel free. Try it out, all right? It's fun stuff. Keep moving forward. It's your body, your future. 1% better every day, but let's do it.